8 days. That is what remains between right now and August 28th, the lunar eclipse in Pisces that closes the most significant eclipse season of the year. But here is what most people are missing about this specific window. The days between August 20th and August 28th are not just a countdown to the eclipse. They are the most astrologically dense stretch of the entire corridor. Multiple planetary events are stacked inside these 8 days, each one adding a specific layer of pressure, clarity, and forced decision to the energy that has been building since August 12th. This is not the calm before the storm. This is the storm itself, moving in layers, delivering something different each day, and building toward the lunar eclipse peak with unusual precision. In this video, I am going to walk you through exactly what is happening in each of these 8 days, and what it means for your life right now. Day by day, event by event. So that when August 28th arrives, you are not wondering what happened. You already know. Something worth saying before we get into it: this channel has been tracking every step of this cosmic story since the barbalt basket. If these videos have been giving you real tools for navigating an extraordinary period, leave a like. Not for the algorithm. Because this content takes genuine research and this community makes it possible. And if the lunar eclipse video on August 28th is not already on your calendar, subscribe now so you are notified when it goes live. Now, 8 days. Let us go through them. Why this week is unlike any other in the corridor. Before the day-by-day breakdown, one piece of context that explains why this specific stretch feels different from the days that came before it. We are inside what is sometimes called the eclipse corridor, the high-intensity bridge connecting two significant turning points. Time feels sped up or unsettled, something hidden may rise to the surface, and decisions made or events that occur may carry consequences that extend into the months ahead. But the corridor has had two distinct phases. The first phase, August 12th through roughly August 19th, was about processing, absorbing what the solar eclipse initiated, letting the clarity arrive at its own pace, feeling the shift without being required to act on it immediately. That phase is over. The second phase begins now. August 20th through 28th is the action phase of the corridor. The phase where what has been processed internally must begin to become real externally. Where the conversations that have been forming must be spoken. Where the decisions that have been approaching must be made. Where the release the lunar eclipse is going to complete must be consciously initiated rather than simply waited for. The planetary events stacked inside this week are not random. They are the cosmic pressure system that turns internal awareness into external movement. August 23rd, deep eclipse corridor pressure. August 23rd is the midpoint of this crucial week, the day when the accumulated pressure of everything that has been building since August 12th is most concentrated without yet having a specific planetary event to direct it. This is the day when people tend to feel the eclipse corridor most acutely as a physical and emotional sensation. A restlessness without a clear cause. A sense of being on the threshold of something without being able to see what is on the other side. An urgency to act combined with an uncertainty about which direction to move. This is not confusion. This is the eclipse corridor doing exactly what it does at its deepest point, holding you in the specific discomfort of transformation that has already begun but has not yet fully arrived. The practice for August 23rd is simple. Do not try to resolve the feeling. Simply stay with it, notice what it is pointing toward, and trust that the clarity arriving on August 28th is worth the discomfort of not yet having it. August 24th, 25, 26, the final approach. August 26th brings the Sun quincunx Pluto and Sun quincunx Neptune simultaneously, aspects that create a subtle but persistent sense of something that needs to be adjusted in the relationship between power, transformation, and the practical realities of daily life. These 3 days have a specific quality, the sense of events and realizations arriving faster than they can be processed. The eclipse is close enough now that its field is fully active, dreams are intensifying, synchronicities are multiplying, and conversations that were not planned are happening with unusual depth and consequence. The instruction for these 3 days is the same for all 3. Stay present, stay honest, and say yes to what is arriving unexpectedly. The eclipse delivers through unexpected doors. These are the days when those doors are most actively opening. August 27th, Sun conjunct Mercury, the final night. On August 27th, the Sun conjuncts Mercury at 4 degrees Virgo, bringing clarity to minds and communications in the final hours before the eclipse peak. This is the night before the lunar eclipse. And the Sun conjunct Mercury on this specific night is an unusual gift, a moment of mental clarity that arrives just before the emotional wave of the Pisces eclipse. What needs to be understood intellectually before the eclipse completes it emotionally, August 27th is the window for that understanding. If there is a conversation you need to have before August 28th, tonight is the night for it. If there is a realization you have been approaching but have not yet been able to articulate, the Sun conjunct Mercury tonight is the energy for that articulation. Do not waste August 27th on distraction. It is the final preparation night. Use it accordingly. August 28th, the lunar eclipse peaks. The lunar eclipse peaks at 12:18 a.m. Eastern on August 28th. Mercury squares Uranus, the Sun squares Uranus, bringing shocking news, unexpected twists, and communications that arrive with unusual force and permanence. Logic will not work under this Pisces lunar eclipse. With the veil between worlds thinner than gossamer, you may glimpse what lies beneath the surface of ordinary life. August 28th is not a day to plan or control. It is a day to receive what the corridor has been preparing you for since August 12th. The chapters that close will close. The ones that open will open. And the specific reset that the eclipse delivers, in the exact area of your chart where 4 degrees Pisces falls, arrives whether you are ready or not. The only choice available on August 28th is whether you meet it consciously or accidentally. The 3 decisions this week is forcing. Every planetary event I described, Venus opposite Saturn, Sun into Virgo, the pressure of the midpoint, the final clarity of August 27th, they are all creating pressure around 3 specific categories of decision. These are the decisions the universe is forcing in the 8 days before the reset. Decision 1, the relationship truth. Venus opposite Saturn on August 21st is the clearest signal of the 3. A relationship, romantic, friendship, professional, or family, is requiring a decision about its actual nature. Not what it has been. Not what it might become. What it actually is right now. And whether that is what both people are genuinely choosing. The decision being forced is not necessarily ending or continuing. It is the decision to be honest about what it is. That honesty, made before August 28th, allows the lunar eclipse to complete whatever is complete in that relationship with your conscious participation. The alternative is the eclipse completing it without you having been honest first. Decision 2, the practical alignment. Sun entering Virgo on August 22nd and the Sun-Mercury conjunction on August 27th are both pointing at the same second decision, the alignment between your daily life and your actual values. The work you do, the routines you maintain, the way you spend the majority of your ordinary hours, are these genuinely aligned with who you became after the solar eclipse on August 12th? Or are you still living the daily structure that belonged to the previous version of yourself? The practical decision being forced this week is one small specific change to your daily life that honors what the eclipse season has shown you. Not a complete overhaul. One specific, concrete, Virgo-style practical adjustment that makes your ordinary days more aligned with your extraordinary realizations. Decision 3, the release. The Pisces lunar eclipse on August 28th will complete a release whether you initiate it consciously or not. The third decision being forced this week is, what are you releasing intentionally, and what are you releasing by default? The difference matters. An intentional release is one where you name what is complete, feel what needs to be felt about its completion, and take the one action that makes the release real before the eclipse seals it. A release by default is one where something completes around you and you find out after the fact what happened. The decision being forced before August 28th is not whether to release. That decision has already been made by the eclipse. The decision is whether you participate in it consciously. Here's what the 8 days between August 20th and August 28th are really about when you pull back far enough to see the whole shape. The solar eclipse on August 12th was the beginning. It opened something. It initiated a new direction. It gave you the courageous clarity of Leo energy and asked you to step into a more authentic version of yourself. The lunar eclipse on August 28th is the completion. It closes what the solar eclipse opened. It provides the emotional wave that washes away what the Leo fire illuminated as ready to be released. And the 8 days between them, this crucial week, is the bridge. The space where what was initiated must be made real before it can be completed. Where the 3 decisions must be faced before the eclipse seals the outcome. You deserve to navigate that bridge with the most precise personal map available. Your free moon reading, first link in the description, shows you exactly where both eclipses land in your personal chart. The house where the solar eclipse opens something on August 12th. The house where the lunar eclipse will complete something on August 28th. And the specific natal planets being directly touched by both, because if you have anything in the early degrees of Leo, Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini, these eclipses are not background noise for you. They are personal events with specific addresses in your life. Free. 2 minutes. The most valuable 2 minutes of this crucial week. And we built something for this community that goes further. The Eclipse Manifestation Blueprint. 36 pages. Created at Inner Cosmos for exactly this moment. Your rising sign section shows you not just what this week is asking, but what the entire 2-year eclipse cycle from 2026 through 2028 is building in your specific chart. The South Node pattern completing. The North Node direction emerging. Your 30-day practice. Your eclipse intention statement for the full cycle. This crucial week is one chapter. The blueprint covers the full story, every eclipse, every turning point, every opportunity for conscious alignment between now and March 2028. 2 links in the description. 8 days before the reset. Go get your map. 8 days. 12 astrological events. 3 decisions being forced by the universe before the reset arrives on August 28th. The relationship truth. The practical alignment. The conscious release. These are not small decisions. They are the ones the entire eclipse season, from the Lion's Gate to the solar eclipse to every day of the corridor, has been building toward. The ones that determine whether you meet the lunar eclipse as someone who participated consciously in this chapter or someone who simply waited to see what happened. Venus opposite Saturn on August 21st is asking for relational honesty. The Sun entering Virgo on August 22nd is asking for practical alignment. Sun conjunct Mercury on August 27th is giving you the clarity to articulate what the whole week has been building toward. And the lunar eclipse on August 28th is sealing it permanently, specifically, in the exact area of your chart where this reset has been long overdue. Drop in the comments, which of the 3 decisions is most present for you right now? The relationship truth, the practical alignment, or the conscious release? Tell me which one you are working with this week. Share this video with everyone in your life who has been following the eclipse season. They need to know what these specific 8 days are asking of them before August 28th arrives. Until then, 8 days, 3 decisions. The bridge does not wait.